Hi guys, welcome to my channel. For those that do not know me, I am Tabitha and I will be your spiritual advisor for this session. Okay, this is going to be about a month-long prediction for the zodiac sign Gemini. So, Gemini, the stone picked for you, this is going to be for the month of November, by the way, if I didn't say that. Stone picked for you is white opal. This is a great stone for making your feelings known or clear, just even to yourself. It helps heal any energy disorders. So if you are feeling very anxious or that there's not a good flow in your energy, this is a good stone to help with that. It also helps with mood swings and keeping your emotions from going from one extreme to the other. It also can improve your unstable luck flow, and it's just a really good ancient stone. So that is white opal, and that's what Source has picked for you for the month of November. Okay, let's get into it. So, in the first week of November, I am seeing that you may be feeling a little under the weather. You may need some time to in solitude, but I'm strongly hearing that you're going to need some rest. There is a virus going around. I've seen it in everyone's zodiac, so just be mindful to take your rest and recuperation. So during the first week, you have here you have abundance, fertility. This is the Empress. So I am strongly hearing that something financially, you have the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress here. So I am strongly feeling like this nurturing, abundant, fertile energy, perhaps from a Queen of Pentacles, which is someone who is can come off kind of lavish. They're a very good homemaker. They'll always make you feel comfortable. They probably have their own business. They're a good businesswoman. They just really know how to handle like life, kind of, right? They're gonna be they're gonna have a good home. Everything is gonna be like organized, they're telling me. And this person, yeah, they have their own business. They may even work like two jobs, but they're able to just create all this abundance and beauty. This person is very lavish and will always make sure you're well taken care of. This person is also solid and stable. This energy. So that's in the first week there. And I mean, maybe for some of you, you may even be like very ill or have surgery or something like that, and you're recovering, and this energy is there to help you. Or this just could be an energy that you're feeling in the first week of November. Once again, there's a lot of mental entrapment going around collectively, so don't feel alone, Gemini, because this is also for the collective. We feel right now that there are things that we cannot see, so we are mentally entrapping ourselves. This is a card of mental conflict, self entrapment, and it's because this person thinks they're blinded and bounded to something. So just be mindful of that. We are in Scorpio season right now, and Mercury retrograde is going to start on October 31st and continue in through November. So just keep that in mind as well. You have the Wheel of Fortune. So it's interesting that your stone is white opal, which helps improve unstable luck flow because they're telling me that you're going to be turning into a better cycle. Okay. And I'm hearing financial cycle. In the second week of November, you are still holding on to something very tightly. I am hearing, Gemini, that this is your possessions, like your wealth. You're feeling maybe because you need to save every penny, like there could be some mental conflict from the first week. And you have the Queen of Pentacles, though, energy in your first week. So that does tell me that there is abundance around you, and you were moving into a more financial, like better flow, like there was movement with the wheel. So maybe let go a little bit. I mean, it is good though to hold on to things for a rainy day and save. I can understand that, but just make sure you're not being a little too like greedy almost in a sense. You have here the Page of Rods in your second week of November. So this is telling me that you're seeking more passion, adventure. You probably have a thirst for knowledge at this time because you also have the Hierophant here. This is like higher wisdom. I'm seeing a lot of books. So, I mean, Gemini, you're super intelligent, so that's not surprising. But you're going to feel a little bit more passion towards knowledge in your second week, and it may actually bring you some income. Some possible income flow can come in the second week of November because of your knowledge. And I'm also hearing, you might have to keep things balancing and the pentacles going, but you can probably expect some inflow of financial abundance for you towards education or just your knowledge in general. You are feeling a lot more passionate. You have a new beginning that is passionate towards the end of the second week of November. Yeah, it's interesting. It's almost like maybe even because you get this little boost of confidence, it just really it really brings in this new energy of passion for you. Come the third week, Gemini, you are feeling a little there's going to be conflict. And once again, this is going around collectively, and I believe it is because of Scorpio and Aries, Mars kind of ruling, I believe it's Mars or Pluto. Anyways, regardless, that energy is affecting, I believe, the collective because a lot of people are getting this. There's just going to be opposing views around you, some kind of conflict, and maybe it's towards the information that you had, which was in your second week there, but you are feeling the need to walk away in your third week of November. Uh, you're like not dealing with that. You're not dealing with this conflict and strife. You do have sneakiness or deceit, kind of like betrayal, as well in your third week. But I'm kind of feeling like this is you guys. I mean, you're moving away, but I also feel like you guys are kind of maybe not closing it out completely. And sorry, what I mean by that is like you stacked up these cups and walked away. And then here you're analyzing some cups, and in between that is this swords, right? This moving away with the swords, the sneakiness. You're also not seeing the cup from the universe, okay? So I think that you're still upset about something where you got betrayed, but you really need to like release that and let that go because the universe is trying to offer you something, and we don't want to block that because I am seeing it is still kind of a burden um in the third week of November. And it is yeah, it's somewhat of a burden, and we just don't want you to block yourself, okay? So if you can, this is Scorpio season when this is being filmed, so really try to use that energy, really try to find like the compassion and the healing to just really just let it go. Do some cleansing rituals if you need to. Write it out. That's great for Geminis. But you do need to like release and express that. Maybe even creative wise, because you did have a lot of abundance and fertility at the beginning of your month, and a lot of just creativity and energy flow. So I think that if you are having a hard time or struggling, Gemini, you just need to do something to express that. um yeah, I mean, getting like this betrayal, heartache, like abandonment that you just really need to shed. So towards the end of November, so the last week of November, fourth week of November, you have someone returning from the past. Shocker, Mercury retrograde. So it's coming up for a lot of people. This could just be, a blast from the past, and you run into someone. It's just great to really catch up. You could be going to a reunion. An ex could pop up. It's just something from the past is going to return in the last week of November. But maybe it brings completion because you do have ending a cycle, ending also like this. I'm hearing like a toxic one, right? So it is nice to know that in the third week, when the Seven of Swords did pop up, now there is some completion and ending in your last week. There's also some truth and clarity. This is something to pay attention to. And it looks like you may be waiting for something in the last week of November. And it may be that you're waiting for something to be balanced or paid out, but just know that something is being owed to you and is coming in financial rewards, and it's going to put you in a position where you're going to be able to help others as well. So I believe that you are waiting on that still in the last week of November. So I didn't want to just leave you on that in a waiting position. So I did flip a few more cards for you. And it looks like there may be some divine intervention. Something that, once again, collectively, a lot of people are having a hard time seeing everything this month. And I think it's because the divine has gifts for everyone. It's like, you get a car, you get this, you get that. It's like the karma is being paid out. So there is someone who is magical. This person is a magician. They can create whatever they want. They're charismatic. They're charming. Could possibly be feminine. Could possibly be fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sag. This person is, I want to say, like maybe even a celebrity, star, public figure, charismatic, charming, life of the party, super generous, loyal, big heart. Um, and there's an offer. This person has like an offer, and it may be something to further your education, or it could be like an acceptance. But whatever it is, that you do benefit financially from this, you do it somehow brings you your wishes. And like that's the world and completion and contentment. I'm hearing it opens you up, Gemini, to just a whole new playing field for you, something that you kind of manifested and desired for yourself. So it may come as like this small offer from this person, or around that type of energy, um, but it's somehow very good for you in the sense of bringing you just like fine. I'm hearing financial gain, but I'm also hearing like emotional gain. I'm hearing like knowledge. Like you just really love to learn. Like that is like what you enjoy, and like you enjoy this like just knowing everything. like you had the Hierophant earlier in your month, and the thirst, and this person may give you an option to go back to school. It could come from, they could have the financing, they may be giving you the approval, the okay, could be a loan or something. I am feeling it's stronger in education though. Okay, so let's see what we have for you guys in love. They were saying that it is a time to free yourself, Gemini. So it's a time to take back your control. So, like I said, in the beginning of November, you may feel mentally conflicted. You may feel like you don't know completely what's going on. This is also just astrologically the way things are playing out. It's going to be a little bit more challenging for Geminis. You are probably going to be a little bit harder on yourself in the month of November. So I am affirmations collectively, again, everybody's getting them. It's with all this payout is also coming I think some self-doubt as well, right? And they are telling me right now to tell you guys that faith is bigger than your fears. Okay, so um, God, their faith is bigger than their fears. So if you can say, my faith is bigger than my fears, my faith is bigger than my fears, my faith is bigger than my fears, it's really going to help you this month, Gemini. Okay. Keep an open mind, okay, when it comes to love and your soulmate and what it is. Um, you guys may have put someone kind of like in a pedestal, like I'm seeing like a framed portrait of somebody kind of thing. You may have this kind of like unidealistic way of love as well, like what you think love and like marriage and stuff is as well. Anyways, they are just telling you to be open-minded because your soulmate or your partner may differ from what you originally had planned or envisioned. For some of you, there may be separation from your loved one or from your significant other during the month of November. I am hearing some traveling may be happening for Geminis in the first week of November. I am hearing, work could be a factor. I just am hearing holidays, like there could be some separation time from your partner on the horizon. For some guys, you are lovable. So this month, remember this, you do deserve love and you are lovable. Don't let anyone tell you anything else. I know there's also just been that like Mars, like ruler energy. It's going to be hard on some people this month, but you deserve love. Chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. So, wow, for some of you, you may be attracted to that charismatic, charming person, not even maybe romantically, but just the attraction of like someone being or telling me of that vibration. For some of you, you also there was this very nurturing energy, this very, very nurturing person that is solid and stable and really cares as well for you, Gemini. So, and you also have the past coming up as well. So there is chemistry coming into your life. And if you can see, these people can create magic here. This is a time to call forth your soulmate. If you are single, just call forth your soulmate. So ask Archangel Raphael to help you with that. You can use prayers, affirmations. So like you can go on YouTube and search, soulmate affirmations. During the moon cycles, you can, cast a spell for a great soulmate. And just ask the angels, Archangel Raphael, to help facilitate bringing you guys together. And last but not least, for some of you, and this may come up with your blast from the past that you guys had in the last week there of November, but there's unrequited love, okay? There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. There may be an ending or a completion. And it may not even be bad. It might just be you run into an ex and you realize like, oh yeah, that's done. Oh yeah. Like I got clarity from that. Yeah. Happy I moved on. Right. For some of you, I mean, I didn't see like the Three of Swords here or anything. Like I didn't see the heartbreak. But it is possible for a select few as well. Okay, let's see. Do we got anything else going on for Gemini for the month of November? Source, spirit, guides, and masters. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. And know that in Sagittarius and Capricorn season, we're going to have the full moon eclipse on Christmas Day. Surrender to the divine, full moon. Yeah, sometimes you just have to honestly just be like, you guys know what's best for me. You guys can see what I can't, and I'm just gonna, let you steer this chariot, and I'm just gonna hold on. Nothing will come of this situation. Void off course moon. Okay, so they're telling me a few things for this. nothing is going to come from this mental entrapment. Okay. Um, Also, too, nothing is going to come from that, like holding on to that betrayal and stuff, and like the past conflict. So you're really just gonna have to move on, and nothing is gonna come of this situation as well. If there is an ex that you don't want to entertain that comes back, or a past love or whatever it may be. So full moon in Gemini, the answers you need are coming. So don't worry, guys. Okay. Those answers are going to come for you. Um, I know you guys are seeking knowledge, but you guys are super intelligent. So you're just going to fill that brain up with everything you guys can. Believe in the impossible. You and your loved ones are safe. So they're telling me, like, guys, when you do get into that energy, when that devil energy or that stress, or when things get tough this month, like, just know that miracles happen. Okay, believe in the impossible. The divine is trying to give you something, and you don't want to block it, which we did see you may try to do in your 4th week of November. And just always know that you guys are guided and divinely protected, okay? So your loved ones and you are always safe. This is a message and this is a mission from higher power. So just take note that you are exactly where you're supposed to be, and that everything is going to work out perfectly. Okay, thank you so much, Gemini, for letting me tap into your energy. I'm just going to close you out with an affirmation, and they are saying magnificent. You are amazing, magnificent, and unique. But most importantly, you are enough. Thank you so much, Geminis. Bye.